New at 5:30, people in Hampton Roads are moving west. It's a decade-long trend with a big push in the last 2 years. People settling down in Isle-of-Wight-County in record numbers. With a new hospital, new schools, housing developments, county leaders are working to balance all that growth with keeping that small town feel. Here's Sarah.
For years, Virginia Beach and Norfolk have been two of the Hampton Roads hubs, but now their neighbors to the west are catching up.
My name's Nancy Strickland. I have this adorable, cute store here called When Pigs Fly, Magic Happens.
In the 12 years Strickland has owned her shop and the 30 years she's lived in Smithfield, she says things have changed.
It was kind of sparse 12 years ago until at this point there's probably no place you could buy or rent on Main Street.
Smithfield is just one portion of Isle-of-Wight-County that is seeing tremendous growth. In fact, the whole county is the 9th fastest growing community in the state.
So we're seeing a lot of interest in people moving out to the country, as they would call it.
Don Robertson is Isle-of-Wight's assistant county administrator and a lifelong resident himself.
I have seen a lot of change over the last 6 decades.
Taking a look at the data from the U.S. Census Bureau, Isle-of-Wight and Suffolk are both booming at about a 4% population change in the last 2 years. Chesapeake and Hampton are also seeing some positive growth. But take a look at Norfolk, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, and Newport News. All 4 have seen population drop since 2020.
For decades now, we have planned to have room for growth, but we've also provided the infrastructure, the water, sewer, and other utilities that would support the growth in those areas.
Although prepared, Robertson says it's all been a delicate balancing act.
The intention is that 85% of the county will remain rural. So it's a balancing act, but it's not a 50-50 balance. It's an 85-15 balance.
Something Strickland knows some of her neighbors are worried about.
And we love Smithfield for what it is, which is small town charm. But along with that, you've got to realize there has to be some growth. And I know some people don't want any growth at all, and some people want Walmart down the street.
Though she gives their city and county leaders a lot of credit for maintaining that balance so far, as more and more people want to move in.
I get at least 3 questions a day, every day, of what's for sale? What can we buy out here?
Robertson says about half of the county's population works outside of Isle-of-Wight. But when it comes to housing, competition for existing homes and planned communities is already heating up.
Very competitive in terms of people wanting to be in those houses.
It's not just new houses popping up around the county, it's also a brand new Publix and the county's first hospital through Riverside Health System. They're also faced with expanding their classrooms. One new elementary school opened in September, with another one planned to open in 3 to 4 years.
We're going to start to see more and more pressure on our schools over the next few years.
As the county continues to monitor that delicate balance, Strickland is happy with the new faces and places all around her.
There's all kinds of stuff coming in the surround. It's not just Main Street. And that's really wonderful to see.
Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.